This is Franco Columbu. He is a former Mr. Olympia champion, one of the first bodybuilders, if not the very first, to be known as a giant killer. It is definitely a term used in bodybuilding, maybe used a little bit too loosely by some people. I do not. Franco Columbu is a legitimate giant killer. For instance, 1970, he won the overall title, the Mr. Europe title, defeating Serge Nubret, an excellent open class bodybuilder of the time. And 1971, you go on, he won the Mr. World competition, won his class first, and then he won the overall, defeating Dennis Tinerino. Pimpin' ain't easy. But either which way, he defeated another stellar heavyweight bodybuilder in 1976 to win the overall title, the Mr. Olympia title. So the guy is a legit giant killer. So is Shaun Clarida. He's a nowadays giant killer. He, of course, earned that title at the 2021 Legion Sports Fest. He defeated Regan Grimes and Sergio Oliva. But anyway, two giant killers. Ring-a-ding-ding. Let's go through these shots and see who is the better man. This is a bad picture, I think, for Franco Columbu. Not the best to use, but I wager to say he's going to have a disadvantage in the wheels, guys. Here's a nice, cleaner, neater shot. Franco Columbu. Forgot to tan, I believe. Wow. Put your sunglasses on, guys. He was one of the strongest guys in the history of bodybuilding. Look how lowly inserted his lats are. He's got a good set of arms, nice little peaks there. Not the hugest arms, but they're good peaks. Good peaks. But if you're going to compare condition, seriously, it's obviously... And if you didn't know that going in this one, it's going to be an advantage to Shaun Clarida, then come on. Go through the shots here. And yeah, if you're going to judge it straight up physique versus physique, it's not fair, first of all. 2021, the condition, even in the 90s, the condition is going to be so much more. But Franco Columbu, for his time, this was a conditioned Olympia athlete. Not too many bodybuilders were more conditioned than this. Silhouette-wise, he is great. He's actually defeating Shaun. And since this is fun, part of your fan-requested Friday lineup, by the way, they're going to have a couple of photo shoots. This is obviously earlier on in Franco's career. Look at how good he looked. Huh? Again, little legs. Not only are they smaller, but they're shorter. Clarida is a longer-legged, shorter torso. Columbu had a big, long, huge torso. Turn to the side. Oh, maybe not. Franco Columbu has the long legs and the short torso. See? You can't just say stuff. But evidently the camera angle, I think, in this shot. And Franco knew that. He tilts his whole body, exposing that big pec. Look at that. And Arnold said, Franco, I said side chest, and you don't turn to the side. You see, if you don't have it, Franco, don't hit it. Franco does have it. He's hitting it too. All condition aside, all you have to do, I like Shaun Clarida versus Franco Columbu, Mark. Get your facts straight. I like Franco Columbu a little bit better, but yeah, condition's going to win over if you're going to judge it seriously. Here's the side tricep. And I'll be darned, there is a Fig Newton. You can see a Fig Newton. That's what I call gyno. But I'll be darned if Franco wasn't maybe his best condition here in 1981. The year he won, he came back and he won another Olympia. Really like to talk about that one because it was controversial. But yeah, other than the gyno, he's peeled. From the front, his legs were pretty smooth. Too smooth, monsoon. Turn to the back. And a rear lat spread on stage, that is, of Franco Columbu is hard to find. And that's strange because probably the best rear lat spread of his time, Serge Nubret, or Sergio Oliva rather, was pretty good. Let's have a look at Franco in 1981. And was his back down here from his prime? I don't know. Hard to get a good, clean, neat shot of his back in his prime. Let's have a moment and just enjoy this back development of Shaun Clarida. Clarida condition. Not even close, guys. Wow. But not only that, Shaun's back is out of sight. Now the rear double. I'm going to go through a couple of shots here, Franco, because this does exhibit how thick his back was. And here's another one from 74. 74. And look at the traps here. Just mountains of meat. And condition, it is what it is. Like I said, this was conditioned for the time. And here is 1975. And you know what? From behind, I think Franco was slightly better, the condition-wise, in 74. Of course, this was at the end of the night. So, might have been a little tighter earlier on in the night. He might have been just letting it out a little bit. Back, lat insertions. He's holding himself up straight. He's standing up straight. Both of these guys, pretty short. I would wager to say Franco's actually a little bit taller, to be honest with you. So, yeah, it is what it is. Here's the abs and thigh. And you may ask why I used 1981 for Franco Columbu. Maybe his best picture. You can see Ken Waller in the background. Surprised he's not wearing a t-shirt. Mike Crusher. The abs and thigh of Shaun Clarida. Maybe not the best. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to ask a judge to tell you who's winning, they're going to say, well, what are you kidding me? One has no skin. One's thin-skinned like glass. The other one guy looks like Franco's about a couple months away from a competition. Here is the most muscular. And this is not to disrespect the guys from the 70s. Franco actually has a superior edge over Shaun Clarida. For his time, he was a better bodybuilder than Shaun Clarida is now. Shaun also maintained his moniker of Giant Killer, defeating Akeem Williams at the Arnold Classic. But he didn't win, did he? And this one here is, if you don't have it, don't hit it, Franco. Much like a Kai Green. Even, I was going to say Lee Haney, but Lee wasn't too bad. It just seemed like the guys with the thickest lat insertions couldn't pull this maneuver off. Maneuver. But yeah, his arms went all to junk here. Franco Columbu. Whereas in other shots, they look decent. Side tricep, they actually look pretty good too. Both of those guys. Peeled. But yeah, these ones are more for fun, guys. Don't take it serious. I mean, if you're going to be, like, too serious, you'd be calling Shaun Clarida the winner of every shot. Even the ones he didn't look the best in, but obviously you can see the thin skin on those wheels. But yeah, like I said, I think Franco is a far superior bodybuilder. He had the most muscular, looked awesome. Fred Lat Spread looked awesome as well. But Shaun Clarida, he looked good too. Franco's my favorite bodybuilder, guys. Aside from Robbie Robinson. May he rest in peace, Franco Columbu. And this is just to show Shaun Clarida some respect. We're not going to announce a official winner in this one. These two dudes are the Giant Killers of the IFBB. And don't forget Lee Priest, mate. Don't you ever forget Lee Priest. No worries, mate. Alright, that's it. Hit thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Have a fantastic day, guys.